Hey guys, it's me, Rebecca, the Bexa Boss Lady, and I am here today with my August 2018 income report. But before I get to that, I want to just say a couple things. One, I decided to open a new Instagram account for selling some of my stuff on Instagram. So that's going to be where the best deals are on some of my items. And that Instagram is Boss Lady Resale Shop. So it's at Boss Lady Resale Shop. And so if you want to follow me over there, that's where I'm going to have the best deals on my best stuff. So that is kind of like the first announcement. The second thing is if you haven't watched my burnout video, I highly encourage you to do it. I have not made a video in a couple days because I've been trying really hard to stick to my 6 hours of work, and between listing and getting organized on all the stuff I bought Labor Day weekend and really trying to get organized, do my bookkeeping and all of that kind of stuff, I've been trying to make it so my videos are only once or twice a week. So right now, let's just get into the meat of it. And don't forget, if you like this video, to thumbs up or comment, whatever. If you don't know, I am a part-time reseller. And so I share my income report simply to show you what I do on a part-time basis. Right now, I'm actually working on my reselling business probably 10 hours a week, so it's not that much. So it's very realistic to make the kind of money that I am making on Poshmark and eBay. Right now, my total sales for the whole month of August on all the platforms was $2,619. And on eBay, the gross was $884.34. My net, which is what I actually earn after the cost of goods, eBay fees, shipping fees, PayPal fees, everything is taken out of that, is $423.85. On Poshmark, my gross was $1,735 and my net was $972.06. So my cost of goods total for these items was $572.11. Average cost per item is $7.73. So that's really important because I end up having to pay up for a lot of my items. It definitely affects my cost per item, my profit per item, and all of that kind of stuff. So if you take my total sales of $2619.34, and then you subtract the fees, you subtract the fees that get you, I was like, that's not right, $1,968.01, and then once you subtract the cost of goods from that, so my net for the month of August was $1,395.90. So it's a little bit, this number is a little bit under my goal of $1,500, but when you add in the reseller boxes I sold through my website and through Poshmark, I met and exceeded my goal for this month. So that works out well. Also, what's interesting is I sold 48 items on Poshmark, 36 on eBay. My average profit per item on Poshmark was $20.25. And on eBay, it was only $11.78. And when I was looking through my sales to kind of see, what is happening there, I'm taking a lot of best offers on eBay just because I'm just trying to sell through some of my stuff. And so I'm taking a lower dollar amount than I would have or that I had it listed for on Poshmark. So I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to adjust my prices a little bit on eBay. I also have a video about what eBay told me for my store so I could increase my sales and have better visibility, yada, yada. But the things that they told me I'm not interested in doing in my store. Since I changed my store from a premium store down to a basic store, my sales have come to a crawl on eBay. So my average cost per item total, or my average profit per item total for everything was $18.86. So my goal is typically $20 or more, which, you know, that's not too far off, but it's just that eBay number killed me this month, especially when you're not selling as much as I did last August, and I'll get into that in a second. But my goal is definitely to have a $20 profit per item on each of my items, no matter what they are. So if you look at the nitty gritty of the Poshmark details, because people want to know all about Poshmark, it's a mystery to a lot of people. So only 4 of the 48 items I sold were straight buy it now purchases. All of the other ones were either me sending offers to them or them sending offers to me. 12 of the 48 had discounted shipping, meaning I offered a $4.99 shipping, and 0 of them had free shipping. So I don't offer free shipping on Poshmark. It cuts into my profits and my margins too much, especially when I'm paying like $5, $6, $7 per item. It really just kind of messes with my numbers. So I also think that a $4.99, I think that a shipping discount is a fair compromise between the buyer and the seller on Poshmark. Like I said, my eBay sales are slow ever since I dropped my store back down. You know, I've been trying promoted listings. I've been taking on and off best offer on my lighter listings, meaning shipping first class. I've been trying to add free shipping. So I'm playing around with different stuff on the platform, and I'm just not finding my groove yet. So if you actually go back, if I went back and I looked at my stats for August of last year, and August of last year, my net sales were $3,260. My average profit per item though was only $14.11. I sold 152 items on eBay and 76 on Poshmark. So my average cost of good was $4.49. So I was also last year listing a ton. I was exhausted. I, spent morning, noon, and night listing and sourcing. That was about, let's see, April, May, June, July, August, 5 months after my hysterectomy. So I was just starting to feel good, getting back in the groove, and I really wanted to amp up my sales. I wanted to pay off some of the medical debt we had from my surgery. And if you go back and look, I'm like, what happened to my sales? But I'm working probably a quarter of the time that I was last year. I was working a lot last fall. And so for me, August probably could have been better right now, but I'm okay with where it is because I'm trying to take care of myself better. I'm trying to make better sourcing decisions. I'm playing around with my inventory and what I want to be able to offer in my stores. This has all it's in flux. So as I get into the groove of my new, selling more shoes, doing less auctions, all that stuff, I'm going to need to find my groove again on eBay. Now, I know some of you will comment what sold, what brands are selling. So it's interesting because I have 74 things that sold and only 3 of them are the same brand. So it's Adidas, Anthropologie, Antonio Milani, Ariat, Athleta, Beta Brand, Betsy Johnson, Bowden, Coach, Cole Haan, Dansko, Dooney and Burke, Eliza J, Ellen DeGeneres, Everlane, Express, Ferragamo's, Gucci, J. Crew, Jack Rogers, Jeff Campbell, Jessica Simpson, Kate Spade, Kenneth Cole, Corky's, Cut from the Cloth, Lily Pulitzer, Madewell, Melissa, Michael Kors, Millie, Miss Me, M.M. LaFleur, Muckluck, Nine West, Nordstrom Rack, Onyx, Pink Tartan, Ralph Lauren, Reese, Sebago, Starbucks, Stuart Weitzman, Tahari, Timberland, Tom's, Topshop, Tory Burch, Vince Camuto, White House Black Market, and Zara. So that's literally all of the brands that sold in my store in Poshmark and on eBay. And it's interesting because if you look at a lot of the Poshmark parties, which I've encouraged many of you to do in the past, if you look at all the brands that they have in these new parties, like the preppy party and the boho chic party, a lot of it is those brands. Now, there's only 2 items that I lost money on this month. One of them was a tie that I mispriced on eBay, and then I put free shipping. So that was totally my fault. And then the second item was a super cute Adidas jacket that I purchased for myself on Poshmark, and I couldn't even, it was so tight I couldn't even zip it up or barely get my arms into it. So I just decided to resell it, and I resold it for the amount I paid for it, but I still had to pay for shipping and fees and all of that kind of stuff on eBay. So I lost about $10 on that jacket. But other than that, you know, those are the only 2 items that I lost money on this month. And overall, I think I'm moving in the right direction. I'm happy with where my business is going. I'm happy with the amount of work I'm doing. And I encourage you to just play around, be okay with changing it up, buying different things, making mistakes, taking chances on stuff, because that's the only way you're really going to learn what sells in your store, what you like selling, what brands you enjoy listing, and what's making you money. Because what is making me money is great, and what's making other resellers money is great, but you have to find your groove and your niche. Because if you hate selling shoes and I'm making money selling mostly shoes, then my videos aren't really that helpful for you when it comes to this income stuff and what brands are selling, because you might want to sell like expensive lingerie or school clothes for kids or baby clothes or lots or bundles or whatever. You might have a different idea of what you want to do for your business. So I always say that I share these numbers to give you a realistic amount of how much you could make on a part-time basis, what I spend on my items, what my profit per item is. And as you can see, there's a significant difference between this year and last year. So it fluctuates. No month is going to be the same. Some are better than others. And it's just is really about taking the time to know your numbers, know your inventory, and understand your business. That's one of the biggest things that I've done in the last year and a half is understand my business. And that's been a big help from the data course that my husband and I created. That's basically how I learned more about my business. So thank you for watching. You know, I will see you guys next time. And if you haven't checked out my burnout video, I really encourage you to do so. Don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.